an EDG. What is it? What happens? What to expect? If you guys want to know, just keep watching. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to go over an EDG. Back on December 6th of 2018, part of my getting approved for weight loss surgery, I had to have an EDG because I'm having some reflux problems. So the reason why, sorry, my coat's like acting funny. So the reason why they wanted me to do the EDG is because when you're choosing between the gastric sleeve and the gastric bypass, they ask you like all these questions to figure out which surgery is going to work best for you. And you answer them just openly and honestly so they can determine, you know, what's going to be the best thing. So I had mentioned that I had some reflux, and so they wanted to check for like a herniated, like a hernia or something like that at the top, very top of my stomach. So I had to do an EDG. So pretty much it's an endoscopy. So what they do is they kind of sedate you, and then they take this like tube with the camera and they go all the way down into your stomach. And mine was a little bit more in depth because I had just found out that I had H. pylori too, and they wanted to check out all of my stomach to make sure I didn't have any ulcers or anything that looked, you know, abnormal to get ready for surgery. Normally they don't do all of that because not everybody has H. pylori, but because I had been tested for it and found out that I had it, they went ahead and, you know, just kind of checked everything out. Yeah, I mean, it was super simple. It was an outpatient thing. My grandmother drove me, and the kids stayed home with my husband. And yeah, my grandma just took me, and we got there. We had a scheduled time to be there. Like, I think I'm trying to remember because this was like 2 or 3 months ago now. Actually, it was like 3 months ago yesterday, or day before yesterday. But, so I think it was like 11 o'clock I had to be there. So I got there at 11 o'clock. The endoscopy was scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. And so they used that 11 to 1 to like prep me. I ended up actually going in at like 12:30, 12:45 actually. And I was back home by like, I want to say by like 3 o'clock. I was back home, you know, in bed and everything. And you're super groggy, super tired. You do have a little bit of a sore throat. My voice was gone for a couple hours, but I didn't really notice too much because I literally jumped right in the bed and like went to sleep off like that nasty like sedation feeling. I can't like stand that feeling, so I just wanted to sleep. And I definitely had lined up like, you know, somebody to be with the kids so that way I could, you know, take that time and sleep it off. I woke up probably about 7 o'clock that night. I was pretty much back to, excuse me. I was pretty much back to normal, and the only thing was my throat was still hurting. So, but by the next day, my throat was still sore, but other than that, you know, it was just really simple. I felt the exact same the next day. There was nothing really wrong, and within like a week or so, I got my results from that. Literally, I think like at my next dietitian appointment on the 31st. So it was like right after Christmas, I think. They let me know everything looked great. There was no hernia on my stomach. They just think I'm having reflux because it's just another symptom of being overweight. Everything kind of pushes up because of everything, like the extra weight and stuff like that. So they're just like, as soon as you start losing weight after surgery, then the reflux should get better as well. I'm also in a lot of support groups on Facebook and stuff like that say they, you know, had horrible reflux and heartburn and stuff like that before surgery. They literally woke up from surgery and never had it again, and they're like 3 or 4 years out and have not even had heartburn since then. So I'm hoping that's me. I'm hoping I wake up and I'm like, heartburn who? But let's, you know, I'm fingers crossed. I'm hoping. But yeah, so I mean, it was super simple. It was literally like in and out, and I mean, it didn't hurt. It was a little scary, the going to sleep, because you're literally awake right up until the point of like them getting ready to put the tube down your throat. And so that was like a little different because normally any other surgeries I've had before, which I've had quite a few, but I've been like, you know, I kind of make it into the operating room, and I remember seeing the room, but then I kind of fade out after that. This was like right up to the point where he was like coming at me with the endoscopy scope. I was like, whoa, I was like, I'm not asleep yet. And he's like, oh, it's okay. We didn't give you the medicine yet. We're just getting you ready. And I was like, oh, okay. And then they literally gave me the medicine and like, that's all she wrote. I don't remember a thing after that. So yeah, I mean, it was scary. It was different, but it wasn't bad. I mean, anyone can do it. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, and also ring that alarm bell so you can be alerted every single time that I upload a video. I don't want you guys to miss out. I'm getting ready to have some new exciting things coming to the channel, different views, different angles, different subjects, topics, everything, so that way you guys can be a little more entertained than stuff about weight loss surgery, because again, I know not everyone is getting weight loss surgery, so I want to be as relatable as possible to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy everything I have coming in the next couple of months. Thank you so much again for tuning into this video and watching it. I will see you guys in the next one, and I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.